Hey everyone, D-Dub Squizzy here, and welcome back to Civ 3 World War II. Okay, I actually need to see how far this guy can go. I think we'll send him... Yeah, that makes sense, it's to Rawalpindi. That's what we're gonna do, at least for now, because I need more fighters down there. Okay, that's fully loaded. Yeah, I'm gonna continue stacking up some of these guys. Let's see. These ones... Actually, is that what I want to do? Sure, we'll do that for now, actually. That's where all my troops are gathering anyway. Alright, I'm probably going to need more of these somewhere. I think I have more than enough down here. That is a lot. I have a bunch in here. I'm not convinced it's quite enough, but it also might be too much. We'll move them down here for now. I want to complain about being able to have like more convenient plane sendings. Like, I should be able to tell all the planes where to go. Even if they can't reach it in one turn, they should just keep going towards it. But I know that's a dumb thing to do because of how wildly convenient it already is using the rally points. And yet I still want to do it. Alright, let's just finish up this clearing. Cool. Okay, well, we're letting those guys get in closer, so we're not going to touch them. Well, that's weird. Do they have a healthy unit in there? Yeah. Okay, there's only 2 guys at the moment. That's not that many. They have a fighter in there? Okay, we're actually not going to bomb with the rest of them. Still just barely out of range. Okay, well, they don't have a road. There's no way they can get back to this city. Not quickly, at least. But I think I can draw them onto the road and then execute them all at once. Cool. Let's continue bludgeoning this city down. Have I dealt with all of its defenders? I think I'm just blowing up buildings now, so probably. I'm going to leave that. just on the off chance that they do decide to attack it, they can take it. I want to make it less appealing, though. I was thinking it'd be funny if they did take it, but it'd also be kind of terrible for me. Okay, these planes are going to go there. Oh, there you are. Let's sink that before it gets under a city. There we go. I think that was the last coastal defense ship in the game. Chile is the last minor power to have much of a fleet. Far as I know, Venezuela might have something. If Peru did, it's gone now. I don't think they did, though. Colombia apparently has 2 destroyers in the south for some reason. I still find that one weird. I think Chile moves before Peru does too, so Peru won't even attack this injured city right next to them, even though their infantry are there. It's kind of sad. Okay, well that's one less road I have to carve, maybe. Right, there's a tank in here. That one's been there since, like, since we got here. It's just been fortified for some reason. Are there any other defenders under there? Doesn't look like it. There we go. Okay. Well, we're going to start in on the King George V, the lone one. Got shot down twice so far. 3 times. Yeah, this one's going to be rough. The lion is still on top. Okay, well, we injured them. Yeah, there was no way I was going to be able to avoid that. Okay, no Matilda, though. Which is a surprise to me. But that's a militia. So they've got like one infantry in here at best? Yep. One 1939 infantry and then a few militia divisions. And there might be some other stuff, but that's at least all of their infantry type stuff. Excellent. Yeah, come out here. I'm just waiting for some more islands out here to suddenly turn green. Okay, got 3 of these things out here. That should be enough. All new ones I can now put elsewhere. Cool. Alright, yep, that's it. That's all that they can do. Wow, already down to 1. Okay, well we're gonna bludgeon this city into the ground. It probably has a few artillery or something else in there, but it's also got a whole bunch of citizens, and they can use those against me. That's in range. If they are bombing us out of Dutch Harbor, I'm about to make them stop it. We failed. There we go. Shot down. Enemy anti-aircraft. Okay, so either they have a bunch of actual flak in there, or ships. I'm thinking it's ships. Why don't we find out? Dutch Harbor. Yep, that's in Iowa. And a couple of planes. And a convoy. That, I think, is a B-17. Oh yeah, we're gonna blow up every plane and ship we can. Teach them to build a convoy. And to bomb us. That's Shift B. We're absolutely going to curb stomp this city if we can. And then I am going to build a convoy if possible, which I think is what I started, right? Yep. And it's going to come out here and make mincemeat of them. If possible. I'm sort of worried. Well, actually, let's see what the range is here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, it would be definitely in range of enemy planes. I would get it as close as I could. Or, like, I'd get it as close to the edge of its range as possible. My goodness, the anti-aircraft on these Iowas is nuts. It's only at 3. I don't know how they're shooting down so many of us. Okay, well, we must have gotten through the planes by now, which means we're hitting that Iowa and the convoy. Probably a little bit of both. This is one of the only island cities America's actually got. And it's the only one in this region. Like, I mean, the only other one they have in the Pacific entirely, aside from Kwajalein now, is Hawaii. So if I grab this, I mean, I'm going to have to eventually anyway. And who knows? Then I might be able to land some troops in Alaska. That'd be something. I have enough planes here to facilitate that sort of thing. If they have roads, though, their tanks will come for us. But I've got a lot of defensive units here. If I get those Panzer Grenadiers up and running, and I can get a decent number of them and 3 H's out there, I think we can hold the line. Okay, have we blown up the Iowa now? It's been a while since anything's been shot down. This is going to prompt the U.S. to build a lot of planes and put them in the city. A lot of fighters and whatnot. And I hope they do, because they have nothing else that's close enough to offer adequate support. Okay, nope, that Iowa is still alive. Okay, well, I think it is still alive, but it won't be. Not for long. Actually, okay, we have not cleared these things yet, right? They're still in resistance. Yep. As is to be expected. Yeah, I'm not going to wait that long. I'm just bringing them in. If it takes even close to as long as it did last time, I'd have to wait ages before I could actually put my airports down. Oh wow, there's 2 here. I think I woke up all the people for 2 of them. Yeah, I did. Okay, what showed up that needs this guy's attention? Was this a last turn thing? I think it was. I've had so much pollution lately, I'm never sure. There we go. I think I should put one down to here. I control the hills, which means they can't come out and get me. Yeah, they'd have to go all the way around or just jump onto there, so they can flee if they have to. That's right. Yeah, we're gonna chill for a turn because my planes are busy. Alright. Oh yeah. I want it to Laos too. It's too bad I finally got this road here put in, just in time for it not to matter anymore. But there was a time that would have been hugely helpful. Is that the only one? Nope, I got a couple there. Okay, well, we're drawing all of our main forces up to here for now. Oh, security divisions, though. All of them are going to go down to here. Yeah, can we get them a little more out of order, please? That'd definitely make everything make more sense. Okay, well, you're not going there yet, so just fortify for a second. Okay, we kill this guy. Boom. Done. There's only 5 there, but I think that's fine. I'm in no hurry to get those places connected, not while we have more pressing concerns. Okay, now let's get our auto move done. I need to wake up those 2 guys who are securing what was formerly a Brazilian road and move them up as well. We're just going to consolidate like all our forces at Belém. And once we take that other Brazilian city next turn, I might move, depending on what the Americans do, some of my 87Bs into there, just to help repel incoming attackers. And if I get enough, then I can build that road on that connects Carajas to the other one that's up there. I will put together a massive attacking force of tanks and Panzer Grenadiers, and we will march on the city, regardless of enemy resistance. It didn't have me move my other planes in Australia yet. The 87Bs I'm going to want to wait on for a second, because I'd like to move them closer if possible. So we're going to wait on you. Plus, they're way easier to shoot down. And these guys are having a tough enough time. Oh my word, we've just got shot down 4 times. One of them is at 1 hit point. The Lion's at 3 still. Of course, the King George V would be on top. One of my Messerschmitts actually killed the thing, though. There we go. Okay. Well, we didn't get them all. But my 87Bs can clean up the mess. Is there another new one here? There is. Here, I'm gonna send them up here so far. Oh, that puts them in range. I was an idiot. If only I had actually used the bombers there. I didn't even think about them. If I had, we could have probably wiped out this entire stack, or most of it. We'd probably kill the whole thing. Well, why don't I do that, though? Because what are they going to do? Run? They can't get away. They are in a jungle, so they're really hard to hurt, but I might be able to kill some. The ones I don't kill, I might be able to injure quite a bit. My goodness, we are having a tough time getting them in the jungles. Okay, yeah, didn't kill any, but we hurt them all. Some might run, but I get the feeling they're all going to stay here because it's such a long trek back to Panama, and that's their closest friendly city. With some of these guys, we heard a pretty decent bit too, and they just fortified and held position. That's the stack I'm worried about. Most of these aren't that big. This one's pretty large. That one's huge. Yeah, there's a bunch of new guys there, but they're going to split up once they get down here. But this one is enormous. So they'll probably now jump on top of this, but I'll just have these guys park up here and start blitzing them. We'll take out 15 a turn, while my 88's here hammer them. And probably the ones down here, actually. And then we'll start working out anything that gets within these areas, because they'll be in range. In addition, this thing's going to move up probably and just park nearby until my invasion fleet gets out to Georgetown. And it should suffice for taking them. If I'm getting bombed by Americans, I might fall back a little bit. So I didn't destroy their ship, but I know I was hurting it. I hit two enemies too many times to not be harming it. So whatever planes they had in there are gone. And I've got a couple Panzer Grenadiers in here. No, I don't. I will in a couple turns once I finish this road. And the barracks, actually. It's going to be a little bit. So let me see. If I go by unit... So first of all... Yes, all my paratroopers are in South America. That was what I wanted to know first. Where are you? Oh, okay. He's on his way. I got 53 transports. That's quite a bit. Okay, I need to check motorized infantry. Those are my Panzer Grenadiers. They're everywhere. I have them in Britain? No. Okay, Russia. And on transports. What's with all the empty transport? Who are these people and where are they going? I'm not sure I know who this force is. Next turn I'm going to take them and move them. That looks like it's just a bunch of empty transports. And since I don't know where they're going yet, I'm not going to have them go anywhere. Oh, these are the ones that were initially planning to go to, like, up here, right? And then they were just going to wait. For some reason I thought that was one of these other forces, but I must have been very wrong. I'm going to send these empty transports down here. The rest of these... I could probably just send them over to Georgetown with these guys. Couldn't hurt. Those fleets, once they take it, I might be able to use them to take San Juan and Havana as well. They're going to be difficult to hold against American intrusion, but a few tanks or infantry or something should do the job well enough. Especially if I can get some Stugs or Panzer Grenadiers involved. Okay, but just to be clear... Okay, one is there. Okay, so there's this guy. Upgrade you. And then it said there was one over here? Who else was it? Oh, there's one in here. Oh, there you are. Cool. So all the others, it looks like, are up in Siberia. That's probably one of my last ones that was actually built, and I was just sending it through. That'll upgrade there next turn. The rest are in Siberia, or here. And so we'll upgrade them at our first convenience, but pretty much we have changed them all. Awesome. And we have established peace down here. Still need to kick those out or blow them up. They don't matter, but I don't like that they're there. I'd also like to get in contact with Venezuela, see what they have as far as a fleet goes. Okay, well, I think that's about it for my stuff. Let me make sure I haven't missed any other pollution. Not that my eyes can be trusted. I've missed several spots every turn now. It has been getting worse lately, these last few turns. I've gotten very poor RNG when it comes to pollution. Vladivostok, what do you have? Oh, it's already got all of its plants. Just needs a research lab and an airport, and then it's good to go. I'm gonna have them both building stuff before long. The rest of these ones are a ways off, but those two, they got up pretty quick. Okay. Okay, that's the new one. Yeah, let's go over to next turn. Oh, Chileans running through the jungles. Guess we'll see in 2 more turns if the Finns and Italians and Japanese continue barging into my territory. Okay, so I don't know if that's a carrier or if they're able to bomb me from America. The range on those things is pretty nuts. Interesting. Just watch. It would not shock me if all of a sudden a couple of those Chilean cities turned brown because Japan landed there. Be so in character. Just avoid the US and go for these cities that they know they can. It'd be extremely frustrating. Because I'd like to have all those cities. But at least if they were to take those northern Chilean ones, those are also really inconvenient to get, and then I wouldn't have to worry about them. I'm not sure where they're going, but if I can secure the entire Amazon jungle while they're running around in the middle of it, then I can just bomb them, and they'll have nowhere to go except north, which is, you know, an area I can hold pretty easily. Pretty much all of these guys will be stranded out here. Okay, yep, they fortified that stack. I haven't seen anyone leave it. And if they fortified one, I'd assume that means that they've already done the entire stack. I forgot about that flak. I gotta watch out for it. It's nonsense that they can fortify while moving. Interesting. So those guys are not going on to the space with the wounded guys. They're leaving them out to dry. Okay, so their new guys are going west. I don't know if that's a thing I should be happy about or worried about. That's a grassland. That's good to bear in mind. That one spot is grass, which makes it somewhat easier to move across. Ah, someone new's going onto that space. Okay, most of those guys are not going west. Just a small collection of them. And a Chilean guy is coming out, I guess, to attack us. I don't know what he plans to do. Dang it. I mean, we'll bomb it if we have to. It's not like I'm actually on a... Oh, my word. I really hope they split those up. It's not like we're actually on a shortage of planes, but I don't want to have to chew through a bunch of flak. I don't know, they're kind of dumb. I'll give them time to divide. Okay, that thing was going south to meet with an escort. Wow. We actually took him out. I think that's another Lion class. How fast can they build those things? Need to take away their last producers. Okay, that's a King George V. Doesn't look like it's going for the other half of New Guinea there. I think that's New Guinea. Yeah, that's New Guinea. Hi. Is that a transport? I don't mind if they take that city. I'd like to have as many as I can, but it's no biggie. Although it would be far less convenient. Actually, is the other one even a port? I'm not sure it is. It'd be way less convenient to actually ferry any of my guys over to Dutch Harbor if I weren't able to use it as a dock. They keep on paratroopering their guys in. I swear they're doing it just for fun. Yeah, why not? I don't think this city can get that big. Well, you never know. We'll build them anyway. That is a lot of resistors. We are not clearing it anytime soon. Oh, did that just say the resistance? Oh, was ended? Oh, wow. That city's almost done. Already. One more turn, and so will Ireland. It'll be finished. Cool. Okay, Kashgar, you build 88s. I might need some more down in Australia. Okay, couple of things here. So this one is not good, right? No, that one's still in resistance, but this one, they're good. I'm going to swap over to airport and hurry that sucker. Cool, so this turn, we should be able to grab a Rika. I'm going to take this now. Oh, yeah. How about we fix that first? Tch. Every time. Come on now. There we go. Now let's grab this thing already. My word. Okay. Oh yeah, this. If I do this... That did take that one for some reason. But it did not take the others. Cool. So now they're separated. I don't have to worry about that. We finally have Karajas. I think that's how that's pronounced. So my workers... I'm going to have to ship a bunch of my troops over here. I'm probably going to put some of my 87Bs in. Definitely not all of them, but some of them. And I'm going to start driving some of my guys over there too. I don't see anything that would prompt them to go west, so I'm not sure what those guys are doing. Maybe they're just peeling around the other side to come south anyway. Okay, both of those are still American. I should double check this one too. That is a transport, but it can't be infantry, otherwise they would have attacked, right? So they must be wanting to drop tanks, like right here. Or these guys are... This is going up to collect units from here, which would be really weird. I'm not sure. We're not going to bomb them this turn, though, because I can't attack them anyway. So my guys are just going to go down, because if, you know, on the off chance that they are infantry at all, they might attack and take it. So we're just going to leave them be and focus all of our attention on the Dutch harbor here again. Which, how about we double check that once more, because I'm rich and I can do that. Two more planes, no Iowa. And, oh, we were getting shot down by 1941 infantry. That makes so much more sense. Okay, so I should stop. Well, I need to keep bombing it for those guys, actually. No, I should stop that, actually. Yeah, we are going to not bomb that again until I have some troops actually in the area. Okay. Well, now that I know that, I had totally forgotten about the whole 1941 infantry thing. Man, I'm going to lose so many bombers just doing what we've already been doing. Hopefully I can completely step on those guys, and then whatever else is here, and probably that militia division. If we can take all those out this turn with these guys, it'd be super great. I might even just leave that militia division and sail them into this spot here, where they can do some more good. Because from there, I think they can hit most of these guys. And we could really start killing stuff. Alright, then I just need to put in a road. Maybe there. That'd probably be better for me. I would like one there, but that's cutting it kind of close. Maybe we should. We'll see. This guy's just going to work on establishing this connection here. They're going to do the same. And that'll give us a quick, easy way sort of through the jungle. Once I get those roads set up, we should have most of this under control. And I might move a couple planes in there too. And we'll see what happens with the territory here. If all goes well, taking this city will give us that. We can jump right over there and take it. And I'm still going to have to wait on actually putting my airport in here. So that's frustrating. These guys I'm probably just going to drop up here because they got nowhere else to go. I'm pretty sure 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Maybe not, actually. I might use them to take La Paz. And then I don't know, I might put an airport in there too. If we could airport drop our way all the way to taking this, I'd like that, because this city's going to be a nightmare to take otherwise. But I don't know what the roads look like. Alright. Well, I think that's going to be it for this one. Let's fortify and wake them. So, if you haven't yet, please check the link in the description for my book. And if you like the look of it, give it a read. And if you like the read, give it a positive review. Otherwise, thank you all for watching, and I will see you in the next one.